Oh, yesterday, by the way, Jay was shooting outside our warehouse. Just letting you know.
What?
I was shooting our cars outside the warehouse.
He was shooting our car. Oh my god. Why?
Yes. It was a big deal. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually kind of okay. So we were doing the cargo last night. All right. We had 5. It was me, Oma, Future. Fuck, I forgot. Anyways, we were 5. Okay, we needed a 6th. Zeus was there as well. All right. We needed a 6th. It was J Hobs. It was Oma, me, Future, J Hobs, and Zeus. We needed a 6th. Okay, we were asking on the radio. We need a 6th. Would anyone know a 6th? Anyone know a 6th? Daisy was around. And I thought if she wanted to come, she probably would talk on the radio, but she didn't say anything. Okay, so we're still looking for a 6th. Raul pops up on the radio on the Twitter. So Future called him and say, "Yo, we're gonna hit a crate. We got space for 1. You wanna come?" He said yes. All meet at the warehouse. We're setting up, ready to go. Our plans are all in order.
One second.
What's this?
Come listen to this story.
1 second, sir. Right, we are planning what we're gonna do, talking about who's going in a boat, who's doing what. J Hobs comes into the warehouse and is saying, "Wow, we're not taking Daisy. Wow, we're not taking Daisy instead of Raul." Blah blah blah. Which I mean is fair. It's a good question. I understand it. It's a very good question. But you know, the 6 was already made, and we were planning on what we we're gonna do. At this point, J Hobs pulled me and Maynard to the side and says, "Wow, we're not taking Daisy. We better take Daisy. We should take Daisy." Future heard it and said, "Jay, if you're talking any of that bullshit, I'm just gonna bench you and you don't have to come, okay?" And Jay went and said, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna come. Fuck that." And he walked out the house. And then he started shooting the cars outside the warehouse and drove off.
Oh my god, bro. Did Jay call Daisy and ask if she wanted to go?
No. No one called her. No one asked her.
Well, that's the sad part. I'm gonna have to agree with him on that. I'll be real. Because that shit happens to me all the time. And then I'm not trying to be mean too. You know what? No, fucking listen to me. Because that actually pisses me off. Because people that are around here all the time get chosen less than people that are in other gangs sometimes. And it's stupid as fuck. And I've gone along with it 1 or 2 times, but I'm not down for it anymore because it pisses me off.
I agree, Risa. I agree. Okay, I understand where you're coming from,
because
and
she's not going to speak up because everybody has such loud personalities in this gang. She's not going to speak up for herself and be like, "Hey, I really want to go," unless people invite her. Because I know her because she's similar to me in that aspect, and like I don't speak up a lot.
I spoke to her and she said if someone asked me, I probably would have gone. You know what I mean?
100%. I guarantee you she would have.
In the situation, I thought Future spoke to her already and she said she didn't want to go. And we were also speaking at the warehouse and she said, "I'm going to sleep." So we thought she didn't want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? So on this occasion, I'm not a big fan of taking other gangs, but on this occasion, Future did not do anything wrong. Okay? We needed a 6th. He asked. Yes.
How did he? I'm not saying like he's necessarily 100% in the wrong, but like not asking her and not giving her that option is wrong.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. In the situation, we thought she didn't want to go and she was going to sleep.
You assumed.
Assumed, yes.
So that is wrong. You can't say we didn't do any wrong. That's wrong.
No.
I mean, he said future. No. Like, listen, I get it. I think the bottom line is.
Yeah, no, like I'm not saying like anybody's like should be in trouble or shit. Like you guys should learn from this though.
I agree. Like, listen, it wasn't a big deal, you know. At the stage, it wasn't. The only thing that pissed me off about the situation, and I spoke to Daisy as well. She understands the situation, and she said if I was asked, I would have come. But what pissed me off is that Jay started shooting outside the warehouse.
Yeah, I mean that's dumb as fuck. That is dumb as fuck. Like that warehouse, literally. Like the thing is. Depending on when he pulled his gun out, like if someone had caught him walking out with his gun out, or like walking in, even into like the the airlock door, we would that shit would have been fucked.
Right.
Like it's no joke. The marshals or the PD or whoever drones our warehouse. If J Hobs got that fucking warehouse raided, like we would actually be down bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be really bad. So that is like insane. Like shooting anywhere but the warehouse is okay. Like I would rather he shoot my car while I'm in it than at the warehouse because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's bad. Yeah. And I think for the Daisy thing, okay. Oh, you go.
Jay did talk to me. He explained what happened. He understands he fucked up. I told him that was stupid as fuck, and he knows that. His reasoning, I kind of understand. I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but after talking to him, I understand it.
But I want to Vingle, yeah, with
he's
Vingle
seen
it's different.
Forehead and Ming and Vingle and other people shoot outside the warehouse. Like, so we're kind of setting an example for the people that are around us and hanging out with us that that's okay. Like, is it okay? No, he should have known better. It's common sense not to do it. We can't control
it is common sense. Yes.
It is, but people also make mistakes.
Yeah,
hey,
I
I'm walking
understand.
into this conversation like late.
The thing that, like, you know what I'm saying, people make mistakes, but like, I love J Hobs to death, but all J Hobs does is make mistakes like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's not in the gang. And every time he does something like this...
That's my problem, Risa. That's why I wanted to stop you, because I completely agree with you. And listen, I have been saying from day one,
same thing.
In every meeting, I say Daisy must be a hang around. I want Daisy as a hang around. I spoke up first out of everyone and said Daisy must be a hang around. And they said, let's give you a couple more months to get to know people. Okay, so I'm on board. I'm on board for Daisy, and I will always stand up for Daisy. But in that situation, when a 6 is made, and we're planning everything and doing everything, he doesn't have any position to make a call like that. You know, he can, yes,
exactly,
he can give
he
his
has
voice
no
his opinion.
position, right? 100%.
He can voice his opinion, 100%. Yes, but
I find it very sad that Hobbs is looking out for people that are more valuable and hang out with the gang more than our own gang members.
I understand where, yeah, I see where you're coming from. But as listen, I'm not trying to defend the situation last night, but from how it stood on my side, Daisy didn't want to go because I thought someone spoke to her. I didn't speak to her, my bad.
Everybody assumes.
Yes, and she said she was going to sleep while we're in the middle of making the 6. So I thought that was a hint. Hey guys, I'm going to sleep. I'm not going to be a part of it. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah. I've gone to sleep because I haven't even been listed off for it, and it's just like, why even be here, man? Like, if I don't get to have fun too, like, all I do is look for cars for the gang, make sure everybody has food. I do this for the gang, that for the gang. Make sure you guys have GPUs so you get butt coin, and then half the time, you know, it feels like I get left out. And I get it. You can't go to everything, but I understand where she's coming from. If you guys think she's going to sleep, you know.
I think the one thing.
I think it's a good valid point.
The one thing I try and do is we just need to make sure people call. Just because, like, Forehead doesn't have time to call every person loosely associated with the gang to double check how they're feeling and what they want to do, that's fine. But, like, it always has to be on us to do that. Like, when like, we do cargo ships, people somehow forget to call the people directly involved with what's going on. Like, people are just, like, dumb as bricks. But the thing is stuff like this, it's people's feelings. So when we do shit like that, like, all you have to do is call, and we all have to do it. Like, we're all responsible. Because if we want Daisy to be in, or any other person at any point ever, the things that are going to make them feel comfortable and make it natural are you and me and Rissa and Zebra and everyone else stopping and just making the call. Because otherwise, even if Daisy does get in the gang, it'll never work out because she'll never break through that awkward barrier that is a core pillar of what makes the gang what it is. Where it's like... I
feel like I finally broke through that shit.
Yeah, like it's a hard hill to climb. It's a hard hill to climb, but once you're over it, that's it. You're good.
I just have one thing to say to you guys. Forehead's been saying that take gang over anyone else, you know?
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's the same thing in a different situation, and I know this is like kind of off topic. In the same thing, right? We had 6 the last time we brought, who was it? Chum. We brought Chum, right? He was our 6 because he had a heli. In that same situation, we had Zebra and someone else in our 6, but you and Ming woke up and you guys replaced our own gang members that were already in the 6. And I get that because you guys want to go too, but you guys go to a lot of shit. And it's like they just got kicked out because you guys were coming now. And I just didn't understand that. Like, A, we could have switched out Chum, sure, I get it. But B, you guys took over other people too. What do you mean? Yeah, but it should
that's...
I don't know. The thing is it's like...
The reason why he went is because he had a helicopter. That was the reason.
No, Risk around to say. The thing is like, that's why stuff like today, as long as we come home all happy and healthy, it doesn't matter that we lost. Because we got to take it, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I woke up, bro, and they said, hey, Cargo, this is who we're going with, there's not a, like, except for that one Chaos Legion one we did, which was demonic, with fucking Osvaldo, like, who cares who we go with? Like, we're all in the same gang. I fuck with everybody equally. But
100%.
it's important that the ladder kind of trickles down, because when it becomes serious, Forehead will always be there, no matter what. Even if he says, oh, I'm going to shoot out, like, he's not going to sit out. Like, the leaders of the gang and, like, the OG members should be there, because that's, like, the soul of what we're trying to do. But, like,
True.
everybody just needs to make sure that we cycle. And that's why I try, and so does Vidal. Hey, who wants to come? And I say, I don't mind. Take someone else. And it pisses people off, but I genuinely don't care. If I want to go to something, I will say, please, can I come? And if I don't mind, I will literally say, take someone else until they get mad and say, are you coming or not? I'm like, all right, fine, I'll come. Because it's better that people get a time to, you know, speak up and have a go. Because who cares if we lose, bro? The only thing that scares me is if we lose to the state. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I don't want to lose is get raided. But other than that, as long as you all come home, I don't give a fuck, bro. Fuck Hydra, fuck the matter, fuck them all. Like, as long as we're out there doing shit with the gang, it doesn't matter. So, like, today, bro, who gives a fuck? Like, it is what it is. And for Daisy, just everybody, I know you do it, like the big three does it. I know everybody in here does it. We just have to call people and ask and get it verbatim from them and not assume. Because I just told this to Rissa before. We have a bunch of people like this guy, Bruce and Reggie, like all these people on the blog that want to be a part of what we're doing. And we have people that deserve to be in the gang already that somehow, some way might get replaced by someone like that one day. And we cannot let that happen. The gang members, it's fine. But with more and more people gravitating towards us, we actually have to value the people around us, or they're just going to leave and never come back.
On a daily basis.
Like, they're not going to leave to another gang. They're going to leave for good. And we will just, the city will be worse off. So it's grim, but it's just how it is. No,
okay, we've got to bring these subjects up, though, guys. You know what I mean? We can't
yeah,
just
let's
talk
do
about
it. No, let's do it. We'll bring it up. Meetings in 4 days, and even then, we can mention it to
I don't want
4
Rissa to ever be in a position where she wants to go to sleep because she doesn't feel included. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't do that anymore. But like before, I like spoke up for myself, you know, because it is like he said, a very big giant hump to get over when this gang is just full of very loud, giant personalities.
The personalities are actually oppressive. For full stop. People's personalities in this
100%.
gang are oppressive. Getting in a car with a car of people like Forehead, Jamal, Vingle, and fuck, even Lovemore. That is an intense car to get into. No, it's not a negative thing. It's a great thing. But getting in a car like that and trying to find your place as the 5th person in that vehicle is tough. Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. I actually still struggle hanging out with Vingle. Like, because I just don't get to spend time with Vingle ever. Just as an example for me. So, like, I get it, bro.
Yeah, so, like, when it comes to people like Daisy, who's always helping us constantly, you know, I understand where she's coming from because I had that same, like, I wouldn't say it's like a fear, but it is definitely a, how do I fit into this type thing? Like, should I be able to speak up on the radio and ask them if I can go, or am I like crossing a line? You know?
No, you are 100% allowed to do that. Oh, you mean Daisy?
Yeah, but I had to get over that, you know? And I feel like she has to get over that too, but she's not going to get over that until people start inviting.
Speak up without being pushy. Yeah.
I didn't get over that until people like and Omar and Vidal
the only way that it gets easier is if the people around you help out. Because otherwise it's just hard. End of the day,
you brought this up, Rissa.
End of the day, like, we all understand what we need to do. If there's people that we want to hang around with and want them to be in the gang, it's on us to make sure that they can comfortably do that. Because if we don't help them, and you just try to do it the future way of like, yeah, get Daisy in the game, it just ruins it. Look how fucked Daisy's gotten, as an example. Because of how, trying to force it. All we can do is just see how people are feeling, and then we at least know. That's it. I mean, bro, look, like, listen, if you want a perfect, look at Cocaine, bro. Cocaine got made a hang around by Jamal. Cocaine had some, you know what I'm saying, like some tough times. And I don't want everyone to go through what he went through ever again, because that was genuinely upsetting. And it was our fault as a group.
I really feel like Cocaine lost himself trying to be someone else.
Yeah, well, the thing is, though, is he just needed to be himself, but because of these problems, he tried to become someone different, and he just got... I mean, he's not around no more. He's not in the gang, he's not even in the city, right? That could have been any one of us before we, you know, crossed the line. Yeah, it does.
He's a good person.
What do you want, you British bastard? Oh shit, now we're outside. We're outside. Yeah, I'm down, dog. You know what I mean?
Alright, but yeah. What Jay did though is dumb as fuck. And
it is.
He really needs to stop being fucking dumb.
Banned from the block. I don't think he should be banned from coming and like hanging out and seeing us. Like maybe we don't take him on jobs or something.
I want to be honest. J Hobs needs to get it through his fucking dumb head that Future fucking owns him in terms of the gang. And Forehead owns him. Like, he is just stuck in the past. I love Jay to death. I wish Jay could just be a little more... less abrasive before he got in, but like it's ridiculous.
Could let go of the past.
He seriously can't. Like, listen. Nobody in here will bend over backwards for Future, but we all respect Future. You know what I'm saying? Like the hang around joke, all of that. Like everybody respects Future. Like I don't like when Future yells dog shit comms at me and then says it's my fault, but like it doesn't upset me. J Hobs literally cannot even see. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I tried to tell Hobbs, like, if Future, like, saying stuff is bothering you so much, like, why do you let it affect you? Because you're... The only way he can affect you and, like, you take it to this level is because you're allowing it to.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just brush off... Like, Future doesn't say anything bad, but if he did say anything to me like that...
Bro, Future hasn't even gotten... Like, he's literally not even gotten, like, 1/10 the way of hurting my feelings. All Future's done is piss me off by just yelling excessively. But, I mean, like, that's literally it. The only thing is, like, Jay is just tweaking where he just thinks he can do whatever he wants. And he thinks that, like... I don't know, you know what he treats the Besties like? He treats the Besties like we're a fucking street team of Gulag Gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just has this, like, hidden rank that he can draw when it's not like that. The rank that he can draw... I
don't think it's that.
No, he does. He thinks he's entitled to be in here, which he is because we want him here. But, like... He doesn't respect the authority and like what like it's ridiculous. He shot outside the fucking warehouse and said, "Oh, well, Forehead did it." Well, bro, like, who fucking cares if Forehead did it? Like, shit's dumb as fuck.
He said Forehead did that?
Yeah, Forehead and Vingle, but
the exact thing of, you know, they're in the gang, you're not.
Yeah, Forehead is the leader. Like, he can do whatever he wants.
Forehead can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I did say that to him.
Yeah, exactly. Like imagine, you know how we have all the jokes about like, oh, stealing shit from one another, like, oh, like, where's that money going from that job, blah blah blah. Like, we all joke about it, but it's like people can
be honest. What mistakes has he made?
I mean, the main one is
life altering to be banned from an entire block. What mistakes?
I mean, none, right? But the thing
what
is,
happened? Who's banned?
No, we're just talking about J Hobs.
I mean, it's definitely not just this thing. It's like multiple things
so
like happen on each other. Yeah.
What he has problems with is the authority of the gang.
Okay, Future might have like just like overreacted, but
it's a heated situation. Like,
it was
sent like an asshole message and been like 2 days later been like, fuck, I shouldn't have sent that. But he's over dramatic and overthinking it, and I told him that.
To be honest though, I don't know. Him and Future have to figure it out. I think Jay can't like take that Future has like a higher rank type shit as
exactly,
him.
That's
what
I
mean?
said.
Like,
he can't accept
Future can't accept
exactly. It's the battle of the egos. It feels like they are fighting who's got the bigger penis. You know what I mean?
You have to understand, like Future is the big dog this time around. You know, it is what it is.
Because the thing is, Jay will listen to what I say because he doesn't have a history with me. We will sit in a circle, and he'll be like, "Yes, sir, sorry, sir," right? Because he doesn't have there's no history between me and Jay. I'm in the gang and he's not, and he respects that. But the leader of our gang, or like, you know what I'm saying, the one that, you know, the main leader of our gang, and, you know what I'm saying, a person who is at the core of the gang, Future, he just can't accept. Like, we'd be better off if he didn't even know us. Like, actually, he'd probably be in the gang by now and a full member because he wouldn't have problems every fucking 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like, I'm not saying he's banned from the block yet.
No, but I mean, the thing is,
banned from speaks to Forehead about him.
Future saying banned from the block. I mean, you all know that's bullshit, right? Like Jay, like
it's over. Like just like he took the moment.
Banned from the block.
Yeah. Like whatever Future says is irrelevant, but it's like Jay keeps doing this dumb shit, and it's like makes it hard to love him. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't keep his emotions in check, even when he's in the right. Even when he's in the right, he was in the right this time, and he still somehow turns that into us having to talk about what he did wrong. It's ridiculous.
What he should have done is waited until after the thing and brought it up.
Thank you, Risa. I think that is the thing that it didn't sit with me quite right. You know what I mean? Instead of bringing it up there and then, he could have just been like, "That's kind of fucked up, guys. This is what should have happened." And then, you know what I mean? We can learn from it.
Even in that moment.
Thank you for that. Gives us up to Annie Truckers. I appreciate that so much.
And just left, you know, and then talked about it later, and it would have gone completely different. I feel like he's handling things incorrectly, but I feel like he has good intentions behind it. It's just he's going about it the complete worst way.
The thing is, though, like that type of stuff, like the punished hero, right? Like, I'm doing the right things the wrong way, is just gonna it's really just gonna ruin everything he's working towards. Like full stop.
Yeah,
like
he's not fucking Batman.
Yeah, exactly. He's not Batman. You know what I'm saying?
When
I
you
know.
start smoking, Bimo, put it out. Smoke is not good for you. Put it out. Why are you smoking? You are literally like 15 years old. Put it out.
No, he does look kind of tough though. He looks
No,
more
he
like his
doesn't.
brother more than
I
ever.
look
The
fucking
goggles.
cool. I look cool as fuck.
Got a better jawline than your brother. Your brother has a fucking bulldog jaw, bro. Anyone ever seen that
You
shit?
guys remember when Bimo died and came back to life? You guys remember?
Bro,
that?
that never happened. And I
Being with
laid
it.
low. Even Mike saw me in the sewers. Like
I did, yeah.
I was just hiding in the sewers.
I
so, like,
saw him in his prairie that he owned. I was like, hey, get out of BMO's car. I shot at him.
Guys, we had a very good bonding session. Who wants to go rob a tourist store with me?